Well, hey everybody, I just checked into my hotel here at Harrah's in Las Vegas. For the first time ever, Agoda failed me. I had a reservation for the Flamingo, and they didn't see it. The thing with these Vegas hotels is they're like 40 bucks a night on Monday through Thursday. They can be 340 on the other days, but then they tack on all these taxes and resort fees and on and on. So your $37 room becomes about 100 bucks a night. Plus they'll put on a $50 a night deposit. So just be aware, it's not a big deal. This is your basic room. Harrah's, it's a little older. The Flamingo, Caesars, old school. They're all part of the same hotel group. But I've had some good party times here at Harrah's. There's the pool down below. I didn't bother upgrading whatever it was, 15 bucks for a strip view. That's the strip over there. I'm just hanging by myself. I don't even think this little balcony opens because it's a non-smoking room. There's the link next door with the Ferris wheel. And Harrah's has a thing called the Carnival Court. It's right there. That's where they flip those bottles of booze in the air and do all that. There's cover bands and 70s bands. It's a good time. So here you go. Basic Vegas hotel room. Nothing special, but nothing wrong with it at all. And I just booked this on my phone as I was standing in line. I didn't bother at the Flamingo. There was about 200 people in line. Wandered over here to Harrah's. It's kind of my preferred hotel anyhow. And there were 5 people in line. So no big deal. 100 bucks a night. And you're not supposed to be doing a lot of filming inside casinos, but here's a quick peek at the machines. Here's one of my favorite spots at Harrah's, the Duel and Piano Bar. They've had these 2 ladies, twins, for years and years. They'll probably be coming up later tonight. They also had Big Elvis. I don't know, that guy must have been over 400 pounds sitting on his Big Elvis throne. And I'd also mention the Carnival Court. That's right over here with the, whatever you call those, flip drink guys. A little after 7 p.m. 70 something degrees, feels great. There's all the King Kong and animals to take pictures with. We're right across the street from Caesars. Harrah's, Caesars, Flamingo. They're all in the same network. A bunch of other hotels. Yeah, the Carnival Court, we've been going there for years. It's probably one of the first places 20, 25 years ago where they had the 70s band guys all dressed up. And they all, I don't know, things are expensive now. What's that say? Free entry, something is over. No outside food or drinks. But they also used to have $5 tall beers. I'm sure those days are gone. All right, I'm colorblind, so I couldn't read that 21 and over. It says free entry, 21 and over. You can also, I shouldn't be filming there, play a little blackjack. And comparing things to my San Miguel lights, $13 for a tall Modelo. And that is the link. But still, there's nothing like the Vegas Strip. This is just a mellow Sunday evening. It's still kind of packed. I just had a couple of conversations with some young kids, and this is just a place where, you can walk around drinking your beer. They kind of treat you like an adult here compared to many parts of the United States. They're going to yell at you for walking down the street with a beer. Here, it's not really a problem. Well, it's not a problem because it's not illegal. And there's Caesars, and down the way is the Cosmopolitan. On the other side of the street, Planet Hollywood, and the Flamingo, which I struck out on with my Agoda booking. Standing in front of my casino, Harrah's, and down the way you see Treasure Island. Some construction going on the left side here. They're always, imploding hotels, dropping them and building something bigger and better. I hear I don't know if it's the Fontainebleau or Fontainebleau is the newest in town. I think it's Fontaine. I might be mixing up my cruising yachts. Pizza cake. Hoboken style, $5 beers. And that's the Deuce double-decker bus. runs from downtown area and the Fremont Street experience up and down the strip. Most of these places are 24 hours, including this McDonald's, all the casinos, bars. If you're unfamiliar, it's pretty much anything goes, 24 hours a day. Gambling, drinks. I was talking to my buddy Moses about these ticks for everything, or some of them are called ticks tonight. He was a little apprehensive in using them. I've used them many times. They're especially like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You can get half-price tickets to many of the shows around town, and the shows are not cheap. Call it $100, $150 a ticket. If you want to see Elton John or those kind of shows, it's going to be way more. But oftentimes you can get 50, 60% off at some of these ticket booths when they see the shows really aren't selling. Now you can still find some deals around town. This is the older Casino Royale hotel and casino, domestic and imported, 12-ounce bottle beers, $3, including Modelo's. All right, I was just thirsty, and that can was staring at me, but I could have had two 12-ounces for $6. You'd think I would live and learn by now. Fat Tuesday's always popular. The boozy drinks from New Orleans, I guess. You see people walking around with the big, tall containers, refillable. And there's everybody pouring onto the deuce. It just said $6 for 2 hours, $8 for 24 hours. So if you want to run between this area and I don't know what it is, 2 or 3 miles, maybe it's less, up to the downtown area. That's kind of cool. It's they call it the Fremont Street Experience. It's covered and there's music happening. I don't know what this guy's knocking on the door for. He closed the door because he's full. This is a nice place, the Venetian. And the Palazzo, I guess, is a sister property. I stayed at the Venetian. Ooh, it was like the weekend it opened, so that's how old I am. I remember a cocktail waitress. There were roses everywhere, and I think she told me it was $500,000 of long stem roses all over the property. Treasure Island's an affordable choice. There goes another deuce. There's one coming along every couple of minutes. And I'm not sure what's going on. I guess the mirage has gone down with the volcano out front. Now, if you forgot some supplies, sunscreen, there's a 24-hour Walgreens not far from Harrah's, right next to White Castle, that's also 24/7. And I just talked to a guy working at one of the ticket booths. He says the Mirage is going to be the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. I used to stay at the other Hard Rock over by one of my favorite bars in the world, the Double Down Saloon over by UNLV. So that'll be nice. Hard Rock right on the strip. All right, well, that shows how not smart I am. It says Hard Rock Hotel and Casino coming. And I don't know how I missed that. I just got a beer at the, oh boy, I shouldn't be spinning around. Where the Best Western Plus is, it's the Casino Royale. And I was just talking to the bartender in there. $3 Modelo, pretty much $3 for everything. He said they used to be $1. That's old school. That was the deal back in the day. You'd come to Vegas and the drinks are free if you gamble, but I'm not a huge gambler, and you'll easily spend a couple $100, even playing nickels and quarters. So yeah, if you want to call that free drinks, fine. But even back in the day, they would entice you to come into the casino with, sometimes it'd be like Michelob's $1 or Bud Light's $1, whatever it was. Those days are kind of over, but you can still find good deals. This Casino Royale, and some of the places 2-3 blocks off the strip will have those $9.99 steak and eggs, that kind of thing. Made my way back up to the carnival court. Cover bands. husband. Looks like Rod Stewart's playing over at Caesars. I saw Elton John over there years ago. Now in between the Link Hotel and Casino and Flamingo is the Ferris wheel and this new, I'll call it a promenade. I know Jimmy Kimmel has a comedy club down there. Ooh, what is the concert venue? I'll go ahead and take a walk down there. These are a couple of Las Vegas finest. You can see pretty relaxed cops. They got a zip line above the little promenade as well. And for all the bachelorette parties, they have Chippendales male review. Virgil's Authentic Barbecue. Smoked in-house daily. And there's the Tilted Kilt. I believe the first one was in downtown San Diego, my hometown. And there's the In-N-Out Good Burger, and it's Brooklyn Bowl concert venue. Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. Here's the Yard House. I'm not sure if that started in San Diego. I know we have the Yard House there with the yards of beer. And there goes the Ferris wheel, and that's the monorail. Kind of runs down the strip. Maxie's had some kind of famous diner. This is the Vegas location. At least when you're at your worst, you... And the twins are back. They've been here forever. Dueling Piano Bar, Harrah's.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Leave a tip, make a request. Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is, I don't even know what day of the week. Wednesday? Wednesday afternoon. No, it's Tuesday. And I am at Harrah's Casino at the Piano Bar. Big Elvis. My buddy was just asking me if Big Elvis was still around. He's going strong. Got a packed house at whatever it is, 2:30 in the afternoon. Try to get in there and get you a pick or a peek.
The Big D. Come on, give it up for the Big D out there somewhere. Where's the Big D? All right, happy birthday. Direct from New York, live in Vegas. Give it up. George, New York, Elvis, come on. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tampa, Florida, the Big D's birthday, my friend. Give it up for the Las Vegas Elvis. We can't think of a better song than Elvis. Viva Las Vegas, everybody! Clap your hands with us, everybody.
Yeah, the Piano Bar is always a good time. Come check out Big Elvis or the Dueling Pianos. And this is the Carnival Court. Some good cover bands in there. Harrah's, the Flamingo, Link. Good spots. This Carnival Court, one of the first places I saw the guys throwing the bottles up in the air. And that had to be a couple of decades ago. There goes some of the ladies that they kind of walk around looking for tips for pictures. So don't take pictures with any stuffed animals or Spider-Man or dancing girls and not expect a $20 bill coming out. I don't really need a Vegas buffet, but I headed to the one here at Harrah's, and it's a goner. I guess the pandemic took them all out. I thought I was in it since that all happened, but it's now a Ramsey's Kitchen. Donnie and Marie were here forever. Now it's just Donnie Osmond, still going strong. I know there are 1,000 choices of better meals in Vegas, but I just hit Denny's for a quick pancake and eggs. It was delicious. I don't mean, again, to be one of those guys comparing Thailand or other Philippines, wherever it's going to be, to the US, the UK, wherever you're from, but it's kind of hard to not do that. Just hanging out in that Denny's, they were playing different 80s tunes, little obscure Missing Persons, that kind of thing. You're not going to hear that in Thailand, maybe in certain bars, but yeah, it's good to be home, but it's sure not enough for me to want to move back. I mean, I love my family and friends, but Thailand is my home, and I can't wait to get back. Just hearing a familiar song, eating some pancakes, that's not enough for me. Hey, well, that hasn't happened in forever. Age 57, I got carded. It must be a card everybody at the Walgreens here on the Strip. What is that? Big tall Pacifico, $5.99. No complaints. At Harrah's Carnival Court, $13 for the tall boys. I hate to act like a cheap Charlie, but I am getting a little bit of a wake-up call on Vegas and California prices. It'll be nice to get back to nice. Everybody complains how expensive Bangkok is compared to some of these prices. I'm not going to complain about my whatever it is, $3 San Miguel's ever again. Not that I ever did, but compared to Pattaya, I know they cost more in Bangkok. I walk back over to Harrah's. Big Elvis is still going strong. All right, Social Distortion, one of my favorite bands. I saw them in the 80s first, and probably 100 more times. Yeah, it's pretty much a perfect Monday afternoon. I think I said it was Tuesday earlier. Going in between Carnival Court, and right there, right through the entrance on the left is Big Elvis and the piano bar. What's up? 4 o'clock. Nice afternoon. Yeah, it's all about the people watching for me. You can look around and all kinds of people, mostly older guys like me wearing their Hawaiian shirts still and watching Elvis impersonators. There's a lot of Japanese tourists here. And I just saw what I'm guessing from their accents was a German couple all dressed in black leather with dog collars. Just walking around. Nobody's giving them a second look. Everybody's welcome in Vegas, Thailand. That's probably another reason I fit in nicely over there. Just kind of anything goes. And there's the Bellagio across the street, and over on this side, Bally's turned into the Horseshoe. All right. And on the other side of the old Bally's, the Horseshoe, is Paris Hotel and Casino. One of my favorite performers, Mr. Cook E. Jar, passed away at the beginning of 2025. He'll be missed. This is the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo. I'm not sure what Old Red is. Some kind of country bar right behind me. Old Red. And there's the Hotel Paris. Going off to the right, the Aria Hotel and the Cosmopolitan on the other side of the Strip. Right to the right here is the Bellagio. Everybody's waiting for the water show. Not sure if it's every 15 minutes. Pretty impressive. And I saw some guys last night dressed as monks. They looked more like Tibetan monk garb, but they all had tons of bracelets on their both wrists. And now I see them out here on the Strip. They're just guys dressed like monks, and I don't know what they're doing, passing out those bracelets and then trying to get a $20 tip from you or whatnot. Here goes the water show at the Bellagio. It's a sight to see. I've probably been to Vegas, being a San Diego kid, over 100 times, maybe more, and it never gets old. It's its own little world. Well, I guess it gets old after 4 or 5 days. 3 is about my limit. Although I don't gamble anymore. I never gambled much, but that's what got a little old. The losing. And I played roulette, which is probably one of the worst odds in the casino. Just past the Paris, I see Planet Hollywood. And way down the way on the right is the MGM, Mandalay Bay, New York, New York. The Venetian's down there. Tons of brides running around Vegas, bachelorette parties. Plenty of people getting married and divorced. Nevada has some, I don't know, looser rules. I think you can do a drive-by wedding or drive-through. And this is just a regular Monday afternoon, 4:30 p.m. You come on New Year's Eve, and I don't know if they still do it, but the Strip is normally closed, and it's just people, wall to wall. I did it twice, but that was probably in the 90s, and yeah, probably never again for New Year's. Just a little too crazy. Down at the Aria Hotel, if that's how you say it, I see Gabriel Iglesias is coming to town, Fluffy. I know over here at Planet Hollywood, I don't know if she's still there. It was, was it Britney Spears? I don't know, there's residencies all over town. I know AC/DC's in town, Rod Stewart. Who else? Oh, what does it say down there? Scorpion's coming. And this is kind of I'll call it a medium fancy place, Alexis. What do we have here? Brunch, Italian chopped salad. I can't even read that. $21, I guess. Or dinner. 8-ounce filet mignon. Sorry, this is like a digital menu. $58. I can't even read that. 12-ounce Wagyu New York strip, $98. Tomahawk steak, 40-ounce, $179. Hey, so there you go. There's a little run around Vegas on this Monday afternoon. I was going to head over to one of my favorite dive bars in the world, the Double Down Saloon. But I don't know. I think I'm going to go back and edit a little video. Maybe take a little siesta and head out to the Double Down at whenever, 11, midnight, whenever I get there. They never close. Look up the Double Down Saloon. It's kind of off the Strip, 5 blocks, 6 blocks, over towards UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. It's a great little dive bar. once again, thank you so much for watching my little channel. I'm grateful. If you're interested in looks around Bangkok, that's primarily what I do. I just happen to be running around the United States, taking care of some family business, but I will be home soon. So consider subscribing or go back and check out my videos. I pretty much did all of Sukhumvit. I live in the Prompong area, so from, I don't know, Soi 1 to Soi 101. I know I did multiple videos on all those sois, plus other areas of Bangkok. People oftentimes say, why don't you make a video other than Sukhumvit? And I probably have 100 of them. So just go check it out. All right, take it easy. More videos to come. We'll see you later.